to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about some products, obviously, but we're going to talk about products that are from the Sephora brand and the Ulta brand. So I wanted to talk about some of the products I have tried over the years, in the past, what I still use now, and what I find to be good from Sephora collection, like things that I actually enjoy or have enjoyed in the past, have just not repurchased because I buy other things. Sometimes I may like something, but if I'm trying new things and I feel like I have too much in my collection, then I don't want to buy more of it just to not have it used in my collection. So just because I don't own it anymore doesn't mean I don't like it anymore. So if you're interested in what's good with Sephora brand and Ulta brand, keep watching, because that's what I'm gonna give you, is what I think is worth your money and your time with those brands. All right, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, whatever you can afford. And if you're not a fan of my videos, I will see you on the way out. Bye. All right. So the first product I wanted to talk about is something I have talked about on this channel before, so y'all would not be surprised. It is the Sephora cream lip stains. So they're like a liquid lipstick, but they're also creamy, but they do dry down. They do dry down, but they do leave a little bit of a stain once they have worn off throughout the day. So they're definitely go on creamy, but they're gonna be kind of matte by the end of wear, and then they're gonna leave a stain. But it comes in a multitude of colors. Like I have this like beigey color right here, this cool toned beigey color. But then I also have this like magenta pink color right here. I also have one in black and in like a maroon red, like a blood red. Very pretty colors. But these I think are great, especially if you are looking for a color that maybe you wouldn't normally wear, but want to like experiment with something, or you want to experiment with color, or you need something for a Halloween costume, something like that. They're also great for just, you know, regular wear, but like one of my big recommendations is that if you're looking for like a forest green, a black, any color that may not be your go-to color, I like to recommend these just because they are $16. And I think that's really helpful on the wallet, especially when maybe you don't want to pay a bunch of money for a black lipstick. I didn't want to pay a ton of money for this shade of pink because I was trying it out again. Because I remember having a pink like this years ago, and it looked good on me then, but I was like, does it look good on me now? That is the question. It still looks good on me now, luckily, but I wanted to make sure I didn't pay a ton of money for the color I was looking for. And this was the recommendation. It's a good formula, it's a good price, and I appreciate it. So I definitely recommend those lip creams. Like I said, $16, not a bad price, and it stains. What more could you want? Next on my list is the brush cleaner spray. I use this all the time, especially cleaning my eye brushes. I just give them a good little spray, a good little swirl, and they're good as new. They do need to be deep cleaned, don't forget to do that. But this is just that quick, like I just need to clean it off for the next time I use it. Not my deep clean day, but just a couple of like cleaning moments. If you need an example, I have this brush right here. You see it's all brown. I just take the spray and I just, let's shoot that away. I give it a couple spritz. I take my towel and I rub just into that towel. I rub it in and it's clean. Oh, sorry, one more spritz. Sometimes you do need one more spritz. And I'm just gonna wipe a little bit more off. And there we go. Like I said, it's not going to be a deep clean, but it's definitely going to be a clean. So if you're trying to get the color off, you don't have a color switch, I definitely recommend this. And just a towel or a paper towel, something like that, to wipe off the rest. This product is not bad. It is a 20, the jumbo size is 26. I believe this is like 16. A little cheaper because I don't have the jumbo size. I just have the regular size. But I enjoy this, and it's cheaper than my other one, which is the Cinema Secrets. The Cinema Secrets is like really expensive compared to this, and this one comes like in a bottle where you have to put it in like a little tub to like clean it properly. I use the Cinema Secrets, for like big brushes, like powder brushes, blush brushes, bronzer, things like that to clean those. But for my eye brushes, I use this, and I think it's a great affordable price. So definitely recommend that. All right, the next product I'm gonna recommend from Sephora is, excuse my dirty concealer brush. This is the Concealer Brush 71. It looks like this. I'm sorry, it is a little dirty because I have used it, but it has this like almost not domed, but like curved shape right here. And it's great for just going under the eyes. I feel like it hits those crevices really well, takes up a good amount of space, so it covers everything you need to cover. And using a brush with concealer keeps more of the product on your face and less of the product on your applicator. Because with a sponges, even when wet, can still kind of absorb product, whereas a brush does not absorb product. So it does get a little on it, of course, but like it gives you a more full coverage feel without using more product. Like you can spread more product with it, less product with it, and still get a better look compared to, not a better look, but a more concealed look compared to the sponge when you want to absorb more product. I definitely recommend this one, and it is $22. I did get this for free because I bought a concealer during one of their events. So I definitely would look out for some of their events, because like if you need to up on your concealer at Sephora and they have that concealer, get a brush free or get a brush 50% off, I definitely would recommend that and get something like this. I have definitely a few different concealer brushes, but this is one of my favorites. Next is from Sephora, and we're gonna just go through Sephora first. We'll go through Ulta in a minute. This is the makeup setting spray. This is definitely a dupe, I would say, for the Urban Decay setting spray. I think it works just as well. It's got a good bit of product, 80 milliliters, and transfer proof, 16-hour wear. Has a good spritzer. Doesn't smell offensive, at least to me. It is $16, which is considerably cheaper than the Urban Decay spray. But I definitely enjoy this as a more affordable setting spray in my collection. I have not opened this one yet. This one is new. I'm waiting to use one of my other setting sprays up before I open another setting spray, just so I'm not wasting products just to open them. So this one is definitely coming up next once I finish one. Honestly, it might replace my Milani because my Milani's going really fast compared to my other setting sprays at the time. Maybe the next Marshmallow, because I'm just trying to use that one up at this point. But I definitely enjoyed this. So if you're looking for an affordable setting spray, something similar to the Urban Decay, I would definitely go for this one. Now this one I don't have in my possession, but I personally like. I think it's a good product. It is the retractable eyebrow pencil from Sephora collection. It is waterproof. It comes in a multitude of different colors that I think are very complementary to a bunch of different eyebrow colors. It stays on really well. It's got good pigment. This one has a little bit more of a finer tip, so you can get more of those brow-like strokes. Very pretty product. It's only $13 compared to like maybe Benefit or Anastasia, where they're like in the mid-20s. in pricing, and sometimes people don't want to pay that. So I definitely would recommend the Sephora eyebrow pencil because it is a good affordable one without breaking the bank. And I guess I haven't mentioned this yet. I should have mentioned this earlier. Sephora brand, I used to work for Sephora. Sephora brand is actually made in like their own factories, which is why they can make more affordable products, because they don't have to outsource their like formulas and production and things like that. They do it all in-house, so they can make good formulas and make them less money. They can make them affordable. Kind of like Colourpop has their own factories and that's how they can make their products more affordable. That's the same situation with Sephora brand. I would also recommend Sephora's like staple products over kind of their limited edition stuff. Just in my opinion, I think the main stuff works better. Just in my opinion. Just in my opinion. Another thing I don't have in my collection, but I've had in my collection before, is the Sephora colorful eyeshadows. They're single shadows. They do come in a case, but you can like pop them out, put them where you want to, kind of deal. Up to you. You can keep them in the case. But I think they come in a wide range of colors, finishes, shades, things like that. They have kind of glittery topper ones to shimmer shades to metallic shades. They come in a range of colors. You can get matte shades from neutrals to colors. I think they have like a real wide range, just kind of like their lip creams. I feel like they have a wide range of colors. And if you're looking for a specific color, I would recommend it, because if you don't want to buy a palette just to get one color that you've been looking for a while, I would recommend that, because I think that will get you what you want without having to like buy a full palette. You can buy one of these shadows for $8. $8. I think that's pretty good for single shadow pricing. I don't think it's expensive like a multi-chrome shadow. A multi-chrome shadow should be a little pricier because of the formula and pricing, like formula, materials, all that. I get it. But when you're talking about regular shadows, I think $8 is a pretty good price for just having a regular shadow. Nothing special or interesting like a multi-chrome, duochrome, holochrome, things like that. I don't think they're overcharging. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. They're not overcharging you for what you're getting, and I appreciate that. Another thing I have had in my collection that I don't have now, but that's just because, like, you know, things rotate in my collection. I try new things, things sometimes expire, and I get rid of them to make sure that my face, okay, don't come for me. Don't come for me on the expiring thing. I do sometimes take things out of my collection when they've expired. Don't come for me. But it's the Sephora Colorful Blush. I had one of the lavendery pink colors. It showed up on my skin really well. It was more of a buildable formula, so it's not something that's going to be pow on your face at first, but it is something you can build up from maybe like a flush to bright, vibrant color. I think they stay on really well. I like a powder blush, so I think it looked great on me. And I don't think it emphasizes texture, which is really lovely. But they're great, they're affordable, $14 for a blush. And I definitely used the Sephora brand to buy kind of an experimental color, like this lilac-y pink. I didn't want to buy like a 20-something, a 30-something dollar blush to experiment with a color, and I was having a hard time finding it in drugstore, this like specific color I was looking for, and Sephora brand had it, and that's kind of why I went with that. And I got to experiment with color, a color I didn't normally play with, at an affordable price, which I appreciate so much as someone who wants to save money just as much. So I got disconnected. That's my bad. My next Sephora product is their lip liners. So I like these because they are creamy, they are emollient. This one particularly, I think is one of the darkest lip liners I have seen. It is molasses and it is dark, like dark brown. So all you girls out there with deeper complexions, if you're looking for a lip liner, like this is gorgeous. And I feel like it is so deep. Deeper than I've seen a lot of brands do. So I thought that was pretty cool. A good, well, it's red. I think it's a little red, not warm tone. And I think it is great, but it comes in a bunch of different colors. They're pretty big. They are roll up, which I don't mind because it comes with like the little sharpener at the end. And the variety of colors, the price point, they're $13 right now. They're $6.50 on sale. So that would be definitely the time. They are a little like emollient, but if you like something that can be maneuvered and moved around and is not going to glue to your lips the moment it touches it, this is a good idea. These I definitely recommend as a good product if you are looking for a good lip liner, but you're not trying to break the bank. My next one, oh, nope, sorry, picked up the wrong one. My next one, y'all have seen before. I love this lip gloss, but it's their Outrageous Plump Hydrating Lip Gloss. I have mine in 07 it's not called Outrageous, but it is 07. It's like this nice pink color. Definitely not light pink like my normal choices, but still really pretty. I love using a lip liner and then just putting this on instead of a lipstick. And I think it gives a good look to it. It's a cooling plump, which I definitely love. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't sting, none of that stuff. The color payoff is great. And if you want shimmer, they have shimmer formulas too. So if you don't just want an opaque gloss, you want that shimmer in it, they do have shimmer formulas in this. And I think it is just, like, I even kind of like the packaging. Like, I think that's kind of cute. But it's just a great gloss. It's one of my favorites. Here, I'll show you a little bit closer up what the packaging looks like. But I think this is something, if you're looking for a good plumping lip gloss, it is $14. Sephora is a little on the pricier side of the affordability area, but I will show you some Ulta products as well. But these, I definitely highly recommend. One of my favorite things, I actually have another one in my cart waiting, so hopefully I can get a shimmer formula in this. Now we are going to move our way into Ulta. So my Ulta picks, I've got a few. The first one, I'll put a picture up, is their setting spray. This is the setting spray I used to go to the most. I haven't tried it in a while just because I haven't, you know, I've been trying new things, but I love the formula on it. I know they just reformulated, so definitely try a tester or something. But I remember their formula being really good in their setting spray, and I used to use it all the time starting out in makeup, was the Ulta setting spray. The only thing I used was the Ulta setting spray. And I don't think you're gonna be disappointed with it. And it is $12, so it's pretty close to the Sephora pricing. But it's a good setting spray. Now, my next one is their Velvet Matte Lip Crayon. I think it comes in a beautiful variety of colors. I feel like it goes on the lips really well. It's very opaque, great color payoff. It is a little dry, so like a lip gloss is probably needed. I think it looks beautiful. I think they have a bunch of nice colors. They don't smell bad, which is, you know, something I think about when I look at my lipsticks is, if I smell this, is it going to like make me nauseous? Because you don't want anything on your lips to smell bad, because that's like right below your nose there. But I definitely like those lipsticks. Lipsticks. I think they're a good price. They're $12. Also with Ulta, they sometimes do sales where they do buy one, get one half off, or buy three, get one half off, get all of them half off, things like that. Like, they have great little sales for those. So definitely look into those lip crayons, especially if you're looking for a lip crayon. My next, they have changed the packaging on me. So I actually have an old one. So that concerns me on how old my concealer is, but this is the Ulta Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. And I love Love, love, love this. I have been using this since I started makeup. Like since I really got into makeup. This is the only concealer I have used because it's one of the only concealers that have actually matched my skin, at least when I was starting out. Because I remember at the time it was really hard to find anything that matched my skin complexion-wise because it all turned out orange, and this was one of the first things I found that didn't break the bank. $12. I usually get them for $6. I usually stock up when they're on sale. But I'm in fair neutral with this one, and this has been consistent for years. I would say, I would say about 2018. I've been using this since 2018, so that's been 6 years now. Great concealer, creamy, full coverage, doesn't crease in my lines. Like, my eyes have matured, obviously, since I was like 20, but this has been my tried or true ride and die concealer. And I always go back to it, even when, you know, I've played with a bunch of concealers and I finally run out of concealer and I'm like, okay, what do I want to play with next? I always somehow keep a tube of this somewhere, because if a tube of this is here and I got a bad concealer, I can at least wipe off the bad concealer and use something that is good, that is not gonna be icky on my skin. So definitely recommend the Ulta concealer. I think they now call it the Complexion Crush Full Coverage Concealer, which is what it says on the website. But this one is my fave. I will also show you a picture of the new look so you can be able to find it. And then I got two more. One is an eyeliner. It is the automatic eyeliner from the Ulta Beauty collection, and it's one of my favorites because they have this powder pink color that beautiful, brightens the eyes with my complexion, stays in the waterline. It's really pretty, and it's a hard time. I have a hard time finding that color in eyeliners, especially gel eyeliners that go in here, and that one had one. Now mine expired, had to get rid of it. I'm a little bit more cautious with my eyes. Don't want any styes or anything. That color's a little harder to get because I have been off and on trying to find it, and for some reason, every time I go to try and find it, they're out of stock. That's one of the reasons I like it, but they do have a variety of colors, so if you're not into that powder pink, you can definitely find colorful ones and non-colorful ones at the same time. If you're not into the powder pink, they got other options. But I really appreciate that one, and especially at $9, it's not a bad deal. And then my last product. This one I don't have on me because this one is actually going to be a recommendation of my mother. Because one year I bought her a bunch of lip oils because she was like, I have a problem with my lips. Her lips are a little thinner than mine. And she's like, lipsticks and things like that don't look as good on my lips. And I was like, let me look for you. And so I went and bought her a bunch of lip oils and different colors, scents, brands, things like that, all in the affordable section because I know my mom's not gonna pay like 20 bucks for a lip oil. But she really loves the juice infused lip oil from Ulta Beauty. She has the apple one and she has enjoyed it. She likes how it looks on her lips. She likes how it feels on her lips. She has a few that, like I said, I've given to her or bought for her over the years, and she has told me that she likes this one. So if you do have littler lips or you're into lip oils, my mom says it is lip approved. So I definitely wanted to put that one on there. I am not a lip oil fan, so I don't really try them, but she likes them. So this is, I guess, mother approved. This is mama approved. But that's the last product on my list. I actually want to go to Ulta at some point and look at the products they have, some of the newer stuff, because when I was looking through the pages of the Ulta website, I was sitting there like, oh, I didn't know they had that at Ulta. I didn't know they had that. That's new. Like, I've never seen that packaging before. They repackaged a lot of the stuff, so that's gonna be fun to try and figure out again. But I was looking at it and I was like, man, they have some like really cool products that I haven't tried yet, and I would really love to try. Because, you know, I talk about how Ulta and Sephora have some great products that I absolutely do love, and some that have stayed in my collection for freaking years. And I haven't tried any of the new stuff because I feel like I'm so focused on everything else, like the indie brands and the mainstream brands, that I forgot about Sephora and Ulta. So I'm gonna have to go look and see what Sephora brand and Ulta brand are producing now to see if there's anything I would like to take a shot at, take a gander at. I definitely am looking at this Solar Flare Gel Chrome eyeshadow. It's like a liquidy eyeshadow that Ulta does. It's like $12. I have never seen that before. I want to try that. I want to try that so bad. There's a ballet pink one. Y'all know I love pink on my eyelids, but that looked so pretty and I want to give it a go. So, oh, I'm so excited. I'm definitely gonna have to purchase some stuff and show y'all, because like I said, I think people sleep on Sephora and Ulta brand a little too much. They go for the main brands, the drugstore brands, but I think it's hard to remember that, you know, the actual brand, like the actual stores have their own brand and they do make some quality products. Like I said, any of the like limited edition stuff from Sephora or Ulta, I'm kind of like, but the mainstays, I can definitely give my honest opinion about those. My honest opinion is that I like a lot of their mainstay products. It's those limited editions that are, I don't know what happens in production with those, but any of the mainstays, I would definitely give a shot if you're looking for something in those areas. But thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment whatever you can afford. Make sure to check me out on Instagram. It is CAPT_IVATING_makeup. Captivating makeup. Just an underscore between the T and the I. We have a little bit of fun over there too. I post shorts. I try to post on my story a little bit. You know, just giving y'all a little insight. Don't let me do that again. Oh, what is my life? Okay, but thank y'all again for watching the shenanigans and the really cringy things I say. I really appreciate it. And I hope all of y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day.